Once upon a time, there was a kind and gentle girl named Beauty, who lived with her father in a small village. She loved books and believed that true beauty lives in the heart. One day, her father set out on a long journey. Before leaving, he asked what she wanted. Beauty smiled softly and said, "Just bring me a rose." On his way back, her father got lost in a dark forest. After wandering for hours, he found a strange castle. From the outside, the castle looked dark and terrifying, with broken walls and an eerie silence surrounding it, but the moment he stepped inside, everything felt magical, as if time had frozen and every corner held a hidden secret. As he walked further, something even more surprising happened. The castle was not empty. The most surprising thing was that the people living there were no longer ordinary humans. They had been transformed by magic, some into talking cups, others into living wardrobes, and even clocks that could speak. Everything was alive, as if the entire castle itself had a soul. A small talking cup hopped forward and said cheerfully, "Welcome. Don't be afraid." A tall wardrobe gently opened its doors. "You must be tired, let me help you." And a serious clock ticked loudly, "Time is precious here." The merchant was shocked, but before he could understand more, he saw a beautiful rose in the garden and picked it. Suddenly, a loud roar echoed. The beast appeared. "How dare you take what is mine?" he growled. The merchant begged for forgiveness. The beast paused, then said, "I will spare your life. But one of your daughters must come here in your place." With a heavy heart, the merchant returned home and told everything. Without fear, Beauty stepped forward. "I will go, father." When Beauty arrived at the castle, she was afraid at first. But soon, the magical objects welcomed her warmly. The talking cup made her laugh. The wardrobe dressed her beautifully. The clock guided her through the castle. Slowly, her fear faded. The beast, though frightening in appearance, treated her with kindness. Every evening he would ask, "Will you stay with me forever?" And every time, Beauty gently said, "No." Days passed. Then weeks. Beauty began to see the truth. The beast was not cruel, but lonely. One day, she saw her father sick through a magical mirror. She asked to go home. The beast allowed her to leave, but his eyes were filled with sadness. "Please, come back," he whispered. Beauty promised. But she stayed longer than she should have. One night, she had a terrible dream. The beast was dying. Realizing her mistake, she rushed back to the castle. She found him lying weak in the garden. Tears filled her eyes. "Please don't leave me. I love you." Suddenly, a bright light filled the air. The beast began to transform. And before her stood a handsome prince. The curse was broken. The magical objects turned back into humans. The cup, the wardrobe, the clock all smiled with joy. And the castle, once silent and cursed, was now filled with life and happiness. Beauty had discovered the greatest truth of all. True beauty comes from the heart.